Oh, you know we could talk about real quick for a minute. I don't know if you guys saw. Let's see how long I think I could play this. Let's see here. If you guys haven't had a chance to see this yet, I'm looking forward to seeing this. This is some good shit right here. I was always a big fan. Hold on, let me pull it up here. Where is it at? All right. I've always been a huge fan of the movie Roadhouse and Patrick Swayze. I loved that movie when I was a little kid. I can't remember exactly the name of the blonde woman that was in it. Kelly something maybe? I can't remember. But they showed her boobs when I was a little boy. I actually somehow tricked my parents into letting me and my two friends go see this movie. They dropped us off at a weird movie theater. It was so the strangest thing. I still to this day can't believe my dad did this. I mean, I don't know what year did Roadhouse come out? Hold on one sec. Let me figure out when that first came out. Roadhouse release date. Roadhouse release date. Original. May 19th, 1989. No way. Are you kidding me? Wow. I was 11 years old. So I was 11 years old when that movie came out. And my dad let me and my two friends go see Roadhouse on our own. They dropped us off at this sketchy ass movie theater. I still to this day can still see it. It was really in a not the greatest neighborhood, nowhere that three little white boys should have been all by themselves. But obviously nothing happened. We were fine, and I'm being dramatic about it. But no, it was just so weird that 11-year-old, I think a 10-year-old, and probably a 9-year-old, maybe two 11-year-olds and a 10-year-old get dropped off at some weird movie theater on their own. But imagine doing that nowadays. No way. Anyway, so I was a big fan of the original Roadhouse. They have remade Roadhouse, and it's got Jake Gyllenhaal in it. I had this to talk about earlier this week. I just never got around to it. So let's check out a little bit of the Roadhouse trailer.
Before we start, do you have insurance?
What?
Your coverage good? Like, you have dental?
So Jake Gyllenhaal, right off the bat, you can tell how jacked he is. Look at his neck muscles just sticking out. Now, I never really thought of Jake Gyllenhaal as being a badass, to be quite honest with you. But the little bit of this movie I've seen so far, good start.
Oh, haha.
Is there a hospital nearby? Is it, like, too far?
About like 25 minutes, I'd say.
Oh, I just slapped you. Are you all right?
What?
So you like to...
All right. So very good start. I thought that was awesome so far. I like it. Some badass just didn't even hit him. That total typical Dalton kind of thing. Like I don't need to beat him up with my fists or really jack him up too bad. And then I love how they do a throwback to the old Roadhouse where they have Jake Gyllenhaal in there. I'm sorry. They go to the doctor's office and he meets the nurse, just like he did with the girl Dalton did in the old one.
Fight. You ever win?
No one ever wins a fight.
Oh, Rice. Classic callback line to the old movie. I love it. Very good stuff. All right, so then we skip ahead a little bit. It gets to the point where in the movie where he is, I think it kind of sets it up, his backstory a little bit. Jake Gyllenhaal's character, Dalton. Now, this is the thing I don't like about this movie. The Dalton in Roadhouse, the original Patrick Swayze's character, was very kind of mysterious. He came from out of nowhere. It was just kind of a weird, he really had no backstory other than he worked in another club at one point in time. That's really all we knew about him. I don't know if I like that they've created a whole backstory with him being a UFC fighter.
This ain't the Holiday Inn, pal.
I'm moving.
All right, so there you go. It looks like he goes through some sort of, he fights there for a little bit. It doesn't work out for him, so he has to go to some underground fighting ring. And then a lady comes along to talk to him and says the line.
I own a roadhouse out in the Florida Keys.
Nice.
Lately, it's been a trap.
They even have this. This is one of the things I loved about this. This is what I was hoping they'd have. The band inside the cage. Now, this band better be good because they have, rest in peace, the late great singer of Angel Eyes, Jeff Healey. How did I ever win your love? Everybody loves that fucking song. You don't like that song? If you don't like that song, you're a scumbag. But everybody loved that song we wasn't in Roadhouse, but him singing in Roadhouse was so good. I loved it. It was one of the best parts of the movie is the band singing behind the cage. So hopefully there'll be some good tunes in this movie. I'm hoping for some boobs in this movie. I'm assuming it's not rated R, is it? It's on Prime. Did they put boobs on Prime? I don't remember, to tell you the truth. So I'm fast forward here a little bit because there's a lot of bullshit in between. And actually, I don't like to watch a lot of trailers because it kind of ruins it for me. But there is kind of this one interesting part where, speaking of UFC, one Conor McGregor makes an appearance.
Hey, fellas. Looks like you're having a smashing night. Dalton! I got a tip for you. Don't let no one get this close.
Oh! And there you go. So Conor McGregor makes his, I don't know if I'm assuming it's his acting debut. I don't remember seeing him in anything else. But it's going to happen. Somebody's going to want to shut down the Roadhouse. It's too out of control. There's too much bar brawling, too much stuff. And then, just too much fighting going on there. And then they need to get it cleaned up. And as soon as Dalton comes and cleans it up, you know what's going to happen? There's going to be some sort of beef with some sort of local landowner or something like that. And you know what? They send their henchmen in. And there he was, Conor McGregor. And you know what's going to happen? Dalton's going to have to rip his throat out. If there's not a throat getting ripped out in this fucking movie, it will be the worst piece of shit remake in the history of fucking movies. That's all I have to see. If I don't see I saw some pretty cool homages so far. I did not see any reference to the throat rip out because that was a huge thing because Dalton didn't want to have to kill that guy. And Wade told him, though, when somebody puts a gun in your fucking face, you got one choice. You can die or you kill the motherfucker. That's Wade. Love Wade. Classic. Badass dude. Sam, what's his name? My mom loves him. What is it? Sam Young or whatever? Is that the cowboy guy? I think it's Sam Young, right? Right? Wade, Roadhouse. Wade Garrett. I know Wade Garrett. What's his name? Sam Elliott, not Sam Young. What an idiot. Hello, welcome to Another Dumb Show. I'm Another Dumb Show host. Thank you for joining me on issue number 175. It's a birthday issue. So I'm doing birthday dumb today, baby. Doing me, burning down, livey. Let's do it. Welcome, guys. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. Thank you guys for streaming on my tube tonight. I greatly appreciate all of you being here. Thank you so much. Shout out already, a little bit of love. Crooked Orchids just gifted out 10 Another Dumb Show memberships. Thank you very much, Crooked Orchids. You rock. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. 844-HIT-DUMB, 844-448-3862. That is the number to call when you, that's the number, 844-HIT-DUMB. Give me a call. It's my birthday, so give me, I pay for these damn phones. I love to have everybody call. Let's see, who got hooked up? Jelly got hooked up. CB got hooked up. Crystal, Darla, nice. Christy, Knives, and Kenobi, all, Ty Graham, Joe, and Jose, all got hooked up with Another Dumb Show memberships thanks to Crooked Orchid. Thank you so much. B4, first in chat today. Appreciate you so much. A nice message from, I saw Gabarita sent one, Irish Ronnie, Becky, everybody hooking me up with the birthday love. So thank you very much. Disaster, all of you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yes, it is my birthday today. I am 27 all over again. I wish. That was my dad's running joke. My whole life is that every birthday, he would say, well, not 27, he would say he's 35. And I'm going to go with, prefer being 27. I feel like that's a better number than 35, to be honest with you. So, Secret ADS Mod has become a Team Dumb Ultimate fan. So thank you very much. I appreciate that support there. And just a reminder to those of you who are not a part of the league and you're maybe new to the show or you're not sure who Dumb is, if you want to learn more about me and follow me, you can do that on Twitter, X, all that good stuff, at Another Dumb Show. One of these days I'll get the actual pointer finger right. And don't forget, you can always download Another Dumb Show as an audio-only podcast through YouTube Music. And just like you saw Crooked Orchids doing, you can always help support the show by hitting the join button and becoming a member. So you have access to the members-only shows and all that good stuff. I do believe we have on VMix here tonight, my main man is here with us. Mikey, what is up, my dude?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, buddy. What's up?
Thanks, bro. I wasn't sure if you were going for the whole song, so I held it for a second.
No.
Thank you.
No. I think you get dinged for that. It's like there's all kinds.
Oh
of
yeah, there are.
Yeah,
People own that. That's right. I'm not allowed to. I forgot. I'm technically not allowed to play that at weddings when I do it. I have to have. I sing it like that and then get everybody else to sing. So I have like a weird fake Frank Sinatra version that I'll play, every once in a while I'll bust that out. So well, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I spent the day. Let's see. Oh, I did get a nice email from Luis wishing me happy birthday as well. He said, I hope your day brings you joy. Today, my daughter turns 3. I hope that both of you have a great day. So happy birthday to Luis's daughter as well. I appreciate the nice email from him. So let's see. I also see an email I just got here from Crooked Orchids. This is pretty good. B1's gonna get mad about this, but I don't care. It's pretty funny. She sent in. Present? Yeah, she sent in a picture. I think I can show this, right? I think we're. This is safe to say. This is. She sent me this. It's a throwback, an homage to the what is it, Varsity Blues. So thank you very much, Crooked Orchids. Movie. Yeah, I know that is a classic. And she actually she sent another one that's even a little bit more. She did the bottom half, but the top half is not is exposed in that one. So I don't know if that's gonna work on the air. But thank you very much, Crooked Orchids. I greatly appreciate the birthday gift there and you gifting out memberships to everybody. I really do appreciate it. Let's see here. Hold on one sec here. We got some special stuff going on here. Oh, it went away. We have some breaking news in the world of nerddom. There is been a casting that happened within the last half hour. Breaking news, Supergirl casting. The new Woman of Steel is Millie Alcock, who was the girl in House, what is it called? House of the Dragons. If you saw, what just happened to my whole thing?
Uh-oh, froze up.
Everything just went black you there? Oh. There we go. That was odd. Everything just went crazy. I started scrolling and everything just went nuts. It just all went black in front of me for a second. But all right, we're still here.
Even the screen behind you went black for a second.
That was so odd. I don't know what happened. It's something to do. I don't know. My graphics card. I need a better graphics card. I think I pushed the limits of this thing, and sometimes it just gets a little wonky. But anyway, if House of the Dragon. That. Oh, sorry. I probably should have clicked over when you were talking. My bad.
Used to having me on. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. So, do you know what? Did you watch Game of Thrones? You a Game of Thrones guy?
Big time Game of Thrones guy. Big time House of the Dragon.
Nice. All right. So you saw that. You know who that is? Millie Alcock is the younger girl in it. I can't remember. She's the younger Targaryen.
Okay, I don't remember. I mean, if there was a picture of her, I'd probably.
Oh yeah, that would probably help if I showed a picture of her, huh? So
I'm not as familiar with that show. I mean, Game of Thrones I've watched through 8 times. You know what I'm saying?
She
so
was
I know every actor and actress.
Rhaenyra, I think was her name. Rhaenyra Targaryen. Okay. So maybe if I show you in her Rhaenyra Targaryen. Sorry, I'm here. Let's see a picture of her. Maybe her in her gear will help you remember.
She looks like a Targaryen already.
Yeah. Here, put her in the Targaryen hair.
And the girl that don't want nothing to do with being a Targaryen.
Yes, exactly right. And then she's having is she having sleeping with somebody that is one of the enemies or whatever something? Or
I think it might be like her uncle technically that was sleeping with her.
That's what I was saying. Something about that show. That guy had a real thing for the old for the cousin fuckers and brothers.
Yeah, Targaryens are the keep the blood pure type of family.
And then they're all crazy and weird and insane. Yep. So yeah, she played Princess Targaryen on the spin-off House of Dragons. So there's not a lot of details about it, but she beat out a couple other people, one of the girls who already voiced Supergirl. So this whole James Gunn...
something else, too. She's from something else I know her from.
Millie Alcock. Let's do the IMDb. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's see. There's a movie or a show that she was in. I want to say she was like a... No, it's not her I'm thinking of. Never mind. What else was she in?
Before House of the Dragon, she was on something called Furlough, The Familiars, Reckoning, The Gloaming, Les Norton, Fighting Season, Pine Gap, A Place to Call Home, The School, Janet King, Highlight,
Place to Call Home,
and Wonderland. All those were, most of those were series. But anyway, so Supergirl is back. I'm really starting to get more and more excited for this whole James Gunn thing. I had been a little reluctant. I wasn't real sure about this new Superman, but I am now. I'm kind of on board with it now that I've seen he's been putting in the work and exercising and all that good stuff. So some breaking news.
Has he been posting some transformation pictures?
Yeah, there was a few pictures that came out a little while back. They're not like really great pictures of like seeing the before and after kind, but he's just in the gym, just pictures of him in the gym and starting to look kind of swole. So the roids and the HGH and all that are kicking in. So
I'd say that shit should be kicking in real soon. You should see a full transformation picture within the next 4 to 6 weeks.
Exactly. There is a little bit more breaking news too. We talked about. Do you remember the Alex Murdaugh trial that was on Netflix? The guy that killed his wife and his son, and just a crazy
the speedboat that killed the girl driving on the speedboat.
Yes, that whole crazy situation. Well, Murdaugh, that guy, he ended up getting convicted of murder for killing his wife and his son.
35 years or something like that.
No, he was life. He's done. He was going. Life? 2 consecutive life sentences. They were in court to determine whether or not he was going to get a new trial, because that woman who was like a court clerk was allegedly influencing the jurors by saying, keep an eye on him, and just some kind of other comments that kind of, they said, watch Murdaugh, quote, closely. What was the other thing that she said? She said another very specific thing that made it seem like he was already guilty.
That court clerk was sitting at home watching the Netflix series that we're watching and going in the next day being like, yo, don't trust this motherfucker.
Basically, that's exactly what it seems like. And she ended up writing a book about it and tried to capitalize and make a bunch of money. I can't remember what ended up happening with the book situation. But Murdaugh will not get a new trial. The judge said this is a bunch of baloney. The judge, what is his exact quote here? The judge said, she said she couldn't overturn the verdict because due to here, hold on, re-say. She couldn't overturn the verdict based on, quote, on the strength of some fleeting and foolish comments by a publicity-influenced clerk of court. So the judge said she may have passed some improper comments. The defense failed to prove that such comments influenced the juror's decision to find Murdaugh guilty. So no retrial. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it would be virtually impossible to find anybody in the United States to have an unbiased opinion about Alex Murdaugh at this point.
I'm pretty sure that everyone's seen that at this point, and everyone's heard the story and gets lost in the sauce when it comes to all the conspiracy theories and how crazy that dude really was.
Yeah, so he was, let's see, Murdaugh, I'm trying to think, didn't he have all kinds of weird,
his family's been governing that same town forever.
Yeah, there was that, and then there was, didn't the maid died, and he stole the money or something?
He had a life insurance policy out on the maid that raised his kid. She miraculously happened to fall backwards and crack her head on some stairs. There was a lot of people that mysteriously died around the Murdaugh family.
Yeah, it was a very, very weird situation. Just that old money, good old boy.
Pilfered like $5 or $7 million from that lady's life insurance policy that he had out in her name.
Yep. So
he was secretly paying the entire time.
I wonder what is. So that's it. I mean, that was it for him. I imagine he'll try to appeal like the normal appeal process, but this will be the last we hear of him. He's done.
That maid had some family secrets that I would have paid. Oh my God. Imagine that woman that raised that kid, the amount of secrets she would have had, but just like Obama's chef, he just ends up dead someplace. We'll never get the book.
Yeah, right. There you go. That's it. He's done for it. He has. Every time I see that guy, he looks like a redheaded version of my dad. It is the weirdest thing. Every time I look at this guy, he just has something about, I think, his eyes and the way his it sits on his face. He just literally looks. All I see is my same hairstyle, just like my dad's is black, it's gray and almost gone at this point. But same hairstyle my dad had forever. And just picture that dude with black hair and blue eyes, and that's my dad. And so, bluer eyes at least. It's really weird. Every time I look at that guy, I go, "Woof, murderer looks like my dad."
Papa Struts has a menacing grin on his face.
Papa Struts, when Papa Struts is mad, he gets he drops his thing and he pulls off his upper lip.
That cowl and the lip thing.
Man.
You used to come down your room and trudge down the hallway before you get there.
The shoulders would be shoulders would be forward and arms would be back, fists would be back, trying to prevent himself from beating me to death. Just going hard on me.
It's a core memory for a guy.
It really is. It hasn't gone anywhere. Let's see here. I have a superfan donation from, Angelina. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Secret ADS Mod said, happy birthday, my friend. Love ya. A whole bunch of them. Birdie Boy sent one as well. Said happy birthday. Timothy said happy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, my dude. I was just reaching over to grab the phones. I saw Curious George was on hold. I was reaching over to grab him. Right there, and he was gone. So, all right. Now, I did say it is my birthday. And most people on their birthdays like to enjoy, they don't, I'm assuming people enjoy it. I don't, they get birthday cakes. I am not a cake guy. I don't like cake at all. I find it very, just gross. It's just not good at all. I don't enjoy one bite of it. The frosting's okay. I could lick the frosting off the top of cake probably. But I'm not a huge cake guy. In fact, really not a big sweets guy. All this.
I was supposed to say, you're not a desserts guy. You're a sodium guy.
I like grease and sodium. Grease and grease. I like grease.
It all up on the inside gives the guy the meat sweats type of deal. Guy doesn't want to smell like cupcakes and sugar.
You give me some meat and you put some sort of sausage biscuits and gravy might be one of my favorite things to eat in the whole world.
It's up there for me too, bro. That's the only judge in any restaurant, any breakfast restaurant that you go to is judged on their biscuits and sausage gravy. Number one, and number two, how their home fries or their custom, like their potatoes are. Guys that just fry the potatoes with no seasoning, nothing like that. I can't fuck with a breakfast place like that.
Yeah, they get
the
sometimes
got to be edible.
I tell if you get one of those places like I used to go to a crappy diner for breakfast all the time with my ex-wife and her
Let me
family.
hear your order, because the special way I order the potatoes too.
Well, I would get the home fries deep fried well. I would literally put them in the deep fryer and make them almost like a potato chip is what I'm looking for at that
Yep.
point because
Yep.
they're
That's
I
how I
hate
get my garbage plates too. I want well done potatoes.
ooh yeah like those whatever those they have little weird square potatoes that they have on those on
What
the
do
garbage
you
plates.
call yours hash browns or home fries?
Well, hash
Hash
browns
browns
are
are
the
the
shredded.
stringy potatoes.
Yeah, shredded potatoes. Home fries are
Yeah,
the
these are a
square
version of
chunks.
home fries, the square chunks. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it's in a garbage plate.
But there's like one of them has a very specific little square breaded like is it Nick Tahoe's?
One's deep fried.
Okay.
And one's pan fried. One's burned on a stone. So I'm pretty sure Nick Tahoe's and most of the good burger places, all the home fries are deep fried.
Okay. Because I remember like kind of actually I got one of them where I had little square almost like French fries but square shaped and they were or like cube shaped but a little bit bigger like a rectangular cube kind of shape and it was kind of soggy.
Well, it gets soggy because all the meat sauce and everything in it. But I was wondering.
There it is.
Your order's the same as me. I order well done with. Oh, look at them potatoes. Those are home fries.
Okay, so wait. Okay, so the way they're done is a little bit differently though. They're okay. So okay, now I'm getting it. Wait, this one has beans on it?
Yeah.
I don't think I had a garbage plate with beans on it. Is that an original?
No, it's not. That's at the home of the original. They have all these like custom ones. They got like chicken finger plates or whatever. But
Okay.
a true garbage plate with everything is a cheeseburger, a hot dog, mustard, onions, meat sauce. No ketchup, no nothing. That's considered a garbage plate with everything is mustard, onions, hot sauce.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so that's a very specific order. You say it like that, that's what you're going to get. You got to add the other
garbage
stuff in.
plate, garbage plate with everything well done potatoes, and of course mac salad. Anybody that gets anything other than mac salad's got a real problem with them, and they're not welcome in the city.
Yeah, you got to have mac salad on it. A heavy dose of mac salad too. The mustard,
Oh, yeah.
more mustardy and mayo-y, the better. Not too creamy. I actually prefer my mac salad a little dry, to be honest with you.
I do normally, but not in a garbage plate.
Okay, all right. Well, it is my birthday, and I decided that since I don't like cake, and I hadn't gotten any birthday gifts yet, my mom hadn't stopped by. She just dropped off my gift a little bit ago. She brought me some chocolate mousse, and I said, well, Mom, I don't believe I'm going to be eating my chocolate mousse tonight because I have decided I'm going to try Dumb's Dozen Donut Challenge. I got a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts here. I'm going to try to see.
Close to you?
There is one that I had to get it Ubered here because I didn't feel like going anywhere. So I probably paid way too much for this, to be honest with you, but I don't care.
The closest one to me is 3 hours and 27 minutes.
Oh, no, this is literally, I mean, we're talking 15, 20 minutes maybe. So here we go. I'm going to.
This is the challenge I want to challenge you in.
I'm not going to do
This is the one I want to try.
Now, this one's a little different, though, Mikey, because I thought to myself, I said, you know, I don't like sweets that much, and I'm going to get very taste sick. What? This is fucking, God, open. I'm going to get very, see, I can't even open a donut box. I don't even know how to do it. I said I'm going to get, I knew I was going to get taste sick, and so instead of getting 12 of the regular ones, it is my birthday, so I decided I was going to get some sprinkle ones as well. So I got 12. Here, let me do this, guy. I got a dozen donuts here, 6 of the classic glazed, 2 sprinkle ones, 2 custard filled, and 2 raspberry filled. So the goal is to eat them all. That's going to be a challenge for me because I don't really eat a lot of donuts. I don't eat sweets. I really just don't. I know I'm a fat fuck. I'm not a big sweets guy. All I eat is my mom's chocolate mousse that she makes me. So
there is my one challenge yet, dude. Where my stomach right now is growling like it hasn't seen food in 3 weeks, dude. I want that box of donuts bad.
It smelled really good when I opened it up, man. It smelled really,
Krispy
really
Kreme
good.
is my kryptonite. Like there was a Krispy Kreme that always used to be here, and I would be driving by at 2:00 in the morning. That hot and fresh sign would pop up. Drunk, sober, anything in between, I would be there waiting in line for my free donut.
Well, I was there. Actually, I kind of got the idea for it because I've been DoorDashing during the day. I did a DoorDash there the other day, and I went in there and I saw the donuts sitting on there, and I was like, eating 12 of those would be easy. I could knock out 12 of those donuts. Well, then I got home today, started going through the thing and going through it to order it, and I'm sitting there next to B1, and I go, this will be so easy. These donuts are so small. I saw them in the store the other day, and she goes, they're not small. What are you talking about? And I go, they're like this big around. They're little small donuts. She goes, no. I think you're looking at the wrong donuts. Sure enough, I started scrolling through. They have minis. So when I made the deal with myself that I was going to try to eat 12 donuts, I had made the deal with 12 minis because I didn't realize how big these were.
those six glaze that you have is equivalent to like 2 regular donuts for real. Like 6 of their glaze is the same as like 2, maybe 2.5 like Dunkin' Donuts glazed donuts.
They are bigger than I thought, though. I'll be honest with you.
They can crush down really small. Literally, you could probably fit 3 of those donuts in your mouth with them crushed up.
Well, I don't like
Hands down.
Dunkin' Donuts glazed donuts. I just don't like them that much. Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts donuts are trash.
It's not. Some of them are good. Their old fashioned's good. That chocolate honey dip glaze one is real good. I like that one. But other than that, not a huge Dunkin' Donuts guy. So all right. So I will be doing that here in a little bit. We'll probably take a break at normal time, or maybe even a little bit early, and then I will do that after the break. So there you go. So DoorDash, like I mentioned, I've been DoorDashing during the day today. Or during the week. Oh, by the way, somebody's saying they're talking about where I got the donuts from. I got it from an actual Krispy Kreme, not from the gas station. They're actual fresh from an actual real Krispy Kreme place. So
yeah, I got gas stations out here that have Krispy Kreme donuts in it, and I'm like, there's not a Krispy Kreme for 3.5 fucking hours. Where in God's name are you guys getting Krispy Kreme donuts in your
And
show?
how old are they at this point?
Yeah, dude, I won't even look at them twice. They sit in there and they just stare at me because they do look like a Krispy Kreme donut, but I just know it can't be.
I do owe a little bit of an apology to all the people that are around here. Yes, I should have gotten Jack Frost donuts, but I wanted to go for the National Krispy Kreme feel because there's people who aren't from Cleveland that watch and have no idea what a Jack Frost donut is. Jack Frost does make the best donuts in town. Everybody's got their local donut shop that makes good donuts.
Yeah, I was just about to say, we got the one that's been here for 35 years that has the best apple fritters, the size of your face type of deal.
Same place,
and, like,
same kind of deal.
Donuts. They got like the maple bacon type of deal. They got some really good donuts.
New ones every Sunday with new kind of crazy shit. Cereal ones, Kit Kat ones, all kinds of crazy shit. So yeah, it's awesome. It's like a local
Eating
favorite.
12 of those would be like
impossible.
An impossible task.
Yeah. This is going to be hard enough.
The pure size of them is huge.
Yeah.
I think you're going to go through this easier than you think, to be honest with you.
We'll see. We'll see.
Really
I'm not I'm not as confident as I am usually in these other ones, to be honest with you. I have a hard time with sugar. So we'll see.
Well,
I might end up in a coma too. Diabetic coma, one or the other. We'll see my insulin spikes. Not that I have diabetes. I just assume this will be the start to it. This will how it'll. If you're gonna get it,
this is the diabetes challenge. This is how it starts.
Yeah. Irish Ronnie says, I don't know how he doesn't have diabetes already. Some of this stuff he eats and the amount, I'd explode. I agree. I'm very, especially because of my family history of it. I mean, almost my mom's entire side. My uncle died from diabetes. My grandma died from diabetes. I actually don't think it's on my dad's side really much. So I'm wondering if maybe I didn't get that mom's side gene or whatever. But yeah, because I don't think anybody on my dad's side, now that I think about it, has it at all. But yeah, it's very prevalent.
I hope everything on my mom's side of the family skips me. Everything so far has hit me smack dab in the forehead.
It's actually kind of weird. Nah, it's a downer story. I don't feel like going into it. Never mind. I did it down. I did. So going back to, I had a phone call right before the show today. It was a really heavy call, and I was going to talk about it, but I was like, I'll save it for another time. It was very heavy. But anyway, I actually was it right before the show? Yeah, it was like right before the show. So I'd already gotten home. I DoorDashed until like 1. I had to go get my stupid plates, which sucks. Just going to the BMV or whatever. But fortunately, they seem to have streamlined the process there. They have a really cool sign-in thing now, and it's just like I was in and out of that fucking place in less than 10 minutes. I couldn't believe how fast it was.
Holy shit.
It was awesome.
So the employees there are actually happy now?
No. The lady hated her life and everything about being there, but she actually was very good. She was very quick and efficient. It was just done, bang, bang, bang. The whole transaction, everything was so quick. And she even wished me happy birthday. So actually, maybe she doesn't hate her life too much. But so I said to myself this morning, I was going to take the day off. I was laying in bed, and I was like, it's my birthday. I don't need to work. Fuck this. I'm just going to sit around. I'm going to lay in this bed and sleep in. I got woken up early the day before and didn't get to sleep in, so screw it. I'm going to stay home. And then I thought to myself, everybody else goes to work on their birthday. What makes you special? So I dragged my ass out of bed, went and started going to work and doing some dashing. And I don't know if the universe was trying to give me a present or something, but the present that the universe tried to offer me today is not a present that I am interested in.
Oh no.
Yeah. So there's one of the things with DoorDash is I can shop like an Instacart person. I can go grocery shopping for people. But there's also one where I can do just like pickups, like at a regular store, like it's already bagged up. I just walk in and I grab the item and I leave. Well, one of the stores I do that at is like this little beverage store that sells liquor. So at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm delivering boxes of Franzia, Cavassier, brandy.
You're giving people their medicine for the day.
Straight up. And then
You're
today,
like a drive around methadone clinic.
Basically today I took 2 giant gallon like jugs, what are those called, handles of
1.75 liters
of Kamchatka vodka to a lady. I delivered it. It's actually not far from my house where I ended up.
It's like a $22 2-liter bottle of vodka that you can use to strip the paint off your walls or the wallpaper glue off the walls.
Yeah, that stuff's no joke. I mean, that's your basic. That's as strong as like a Belvedere or Tito's. Like this is just low bottom shelf stuff, but it will
It
does the
smells like
same.
paint thinner.
Yeah, it does the same thing that any vodka would do. You throw some orange juice in that, you got a screwdriver. You know what I mean?
Pour the vodka up to that ice, splash of Coke, good to go.
There you go. So I got these, and I'm laughing the whole way there. I'm like, I know what I'm delivering. You know what I mean? I know I'm going to an alcoholic's house for sure. And technically, if they're drunk, I'm not allowed to deliver it to them. I'm supposed to refuse the delivery, which I'm sure will go over real well with a real drunk person. You say, you're too drunk. I'm not allowed to give it to you. I'm sure that'll go over real well. So I got there, and so I was wondering what this is going to be like when I get there. I pull in the driveway, and there's like this big, giant, jacked up truck in the driveway. So I'm thinking, maybe I'm delivering to a dude who's going to be taking it to work for like a work construction guy kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like a work party or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he, I get out of the car, and I'm like, hey, what's up, man? He goes, up front. That's all he said to me. I went, okay. So I walk to the front door, and I knock, and this older black woman comes out. And I say woman only in the sense that I know she was a woman because she had just massive, giant breasts. Now, otherwise, she had a nice little mustache starting, nice little goatee starting, nice 5 o'clock shadow starting for herself, at 9 o'clock in the morning, so you could tell she hadn't shaved yet. I did kind of almost giggle a little bit about it because I was like, ooh, this lady's got a straight up mustache and beard. It's just a poor woman.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a transitioning. I know we live in a world where you got to not worry about it, but maybe that's the case. No, this is an all natural older black woman. There was no denying this was an older black woman. It's got a shower cap on, like something you'd see in a movie. A shower cap.
Perm.
Yep, just like Big Perm. A big fuzzy ass robe and big fuzzy ass slippers.
Big worm all day. It's all I'm picturing is big worm standing out on a porch.
Yeah, just little shorter, little smaller, and a little more facial hair. So, because I don't know, did Big Perm have a mustache or a beard? I don't even remember, to tell you the truth.
No, he didn't.
I don't think he did. But anyway, she did. And I was just like, ooh, I'm overly friendly when I do these deliveries. And so I give it to her and she hands me her ID. And as I'm scanning her ID with my phone, because you got to scan it and make sure it takes a picture of it basically. She reaches up like this, and just imagine like it's her other hand. She reaches and puts her hand over me and says, I want you to make me feel like a woman.
Yo, yeah. Yeah.
Bro.
And you did it.
I would never felt so repulsed in my entire life.
Oh,
I was so, like, I recoiled, like when her hand touched my ear, I like went, oh, like I pulled away, and then she even went, what's up? What's wrong, baby? And I was like, oh, it's just cold out here in the rain. I'm just trying to get back in the car. And she's like, look, it's warm in my loft. I was like, all right.
The other spot that's warm too, bro. That wallet's warm too.
Oof. So, bro, I don't want anything to do with that wallet. I'm good with the wallet I got.
The facial hair matched the fucking carpet. You know?
Oh my god, dude! I couldn't
could have at least taken a peek and ran out of the place first. You know what I'm saying? Like taking a quick little peek and been like, eh.
I've never, and that's the thing. Like when you're younger, you start doing deliveries and stuff, or like you're a landscaper going to people's houses. You go to, you've been going to people's houses
for 17 years. For the famed mom to open the door.
You want some lemonade?
Out by the pool, you know what I'm saying? And all I've got, like 2 times, I have gotten like freshly divorced women who like come to the door in like their bathrobe and like, oh, I had no idea you were coming. Bitch, I called you 15 minutes ago and said I'm 15 minutes away.
Oh yeah,
I'll see you then. And you showed up at the door in a bathrobe.
So that
in first, like, and that's why I get nervous. I'm gonna get accused of like rape, so I run away.
Yeah, that's a rough one these days. But in the past, you're like, that was the goal, like, not the goal, but the pipe dream. You're like, oh yes, I'm gonna go on a delivery. There's going to be some horny lady that wants to take me inside. She's going to think she's just horny. She doesn't even care what I look like. She's just so horned up or whatever.
Yeah, she's got a thing for service guys.
Who knows? Just whatever. Or she just thinks I'm cute. I don't care. Whatever. I was so fucking grossed out. I couldn't believe. I was like,
yo.
No,
people have taken that offer.
Oh, I can't even.
She's got to be doing the numbers game. You know what I'm saying? So she's got to try this with every guy that comes to her house.
Mikey, can you stroke my vanity a little bit and at least say, you are so handsome. She must have just found you overly attractive.
Dude, you're a big burly bear. She definitely wanted you to throw her around a little bit.
No, older black women usually like me. They usually have a thing for me, older black women. I've noticed. It's just like just
big
weird.
Sturdy man, of course.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, just they like the Harley look or whatever, because I've had a couple of them say, you look like you ride a Harley or whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm not riding a Harley. That's my dad. I just look like that. Let's see. Disaster says, nothing more unsexy than a fat, gross black beast showing she would sex you up and ruin your credit all in the same instance. That's funny. No, honestly, I would be more worried about like what you mentioned, Mikey. Like, I don't, like I said, in this day and age, I don't think I would even do something like that. I mean, I'm happy with B1 as it is, so I'm not trying to go down that road anymore. Trust me. But like,
I could never do that. Dude, I would be nervous even like to be honest with you. Like if I even went back out to a bar and some like stranger wanted to come home with me or whatever, I think I'd have a hard time doing it, dude. Like unless I like really knew him or whatever, like I don't think I'd be able to do that no more.
Well, you're just too afraid that you'd catch a case or something, or you
Catch a case or a letter in the mail. Everyone knows who my name is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're about to have a kid. Yay. Send me a letter in the mail. Yeah. Like my buddy's gotten a few letters in the mail and he's got kids.
I've never heard that phrase before. I got it. Okay. If you get a letter in the mail, that means you got another baby on the way. I get it. That's funny. Angelina said that
you got seven kids by 5 women.
Oof, boy, no, you should have gotten. You got to get that shit snipped. 3, you get it snipped. That's the way it goes. Angelina said she wanted to give you some birthday booty. Another dumb show. Yep, I definitely think that's what she was going for.
It was the universe looking out for you, homie.
So I said the universe is trying to give me a gift. They're like, hey, let me give you a gift today. I know you're not probably going to get a lot of presents. Let me give you a little gift here. No, not a good gift.
You got a chocolate surprise.
Yeah, I do like chocolate mousse, but not that kind of chocolate mousse. Oof. She was definitely a chocolate mousse. So Mikey, last night, big game. I mentioned that I had gotten. I woke up at like 4 a.m. that on Sunday morning. B1. I don't know if people who were watching the AFC watch party. I mentioned this Saturday, but B1 had come over the night before, and our one cat loves bottle caps. You throw it on the floor, he plays with it. Well, I stopped giving him bottle caps because he does it at 4 o'clock in the morning and wakes me up.
Yep.
B1 did it and left it on the floor, so I got woken up at 4 a.m. and it was one of those ping, eyes wide open, I'm wide awake, 4 a.m. kind of
now
wake up.
Time to get up. Oh yeah.
Oh, so I was hot. I wanted to sleep in, so I sent a nasty ass text to B1 about this is why we don't give him bottle caps anymore, you jackass. I was so mean, and I actually, after I sent it, I tried to unsend it because I felt like such a jerk, like immediately after I sent it, because I knew it was going to wake her up and just immediately make her feel like shit. It was just it was so horrible, and so of course she did. She woke up. I made her feel like shit, and I had to apologize, and I apologized over and over for it. Because it was just
it's just a spur of the moment thing. I would expect her I don't know. I'd expect my girl to be like, this is why that's like a funny thing.
I think it was not funny. It was mean. It was a mean text. It was nothing silly about it.
I know you know your intentions and your actual mood behind it was mean, but it's kind of hard to have a mean text message. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I called her a jackass. I mean, so.
If my girl called me a jackass when I was in a relationship with somebody, no matter when it was, even if they're pissed off, I would kind of take that as like a badge of honor. Like, yeah, all right, I'm a jackass. That's cool.
She definitely took offense to it and didn't like the name calling. So I apologized because she wasn't a jackass. She just was playing with the cat and whatever. But so anyway, the point of even bringing that up was, I was so tired by the time we made it to the late game, I actually fell asleep at the beginning of the late game. Let's see. The only thing I saw at the beginning of the late game was, actually, we could probably pull this up. Might be worth a look.
But there was this thing I've been saying all year since week 1. I can't. Can you remember what that thing is?
Hold on, we'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm just curious.
Right now, I am more worried about these gals. I found myself enamored by there were about 1,000 of them. This is just, I don't even know if these are any of the girls who were there, but I'm pretty sure these are not the right hot pants, because I'm pretty sure the girls that were wearing them on last night's game, those were some shorter hot pants last night. I mean, these things were, oh man, it was actually so, I was like, holy crap, good for the 49ers that they are. I swear I saw a little bit of cheek at one point. Yeah, so I was like, nice, this is good stuff.
I was watching the same thing that you were watching, and I can't even recall it. Tell you that I remember them.
Why? What do you mean? Oh, you just
I don't
overlooked them. You
remember.
just
I don't remember. Yeah, I was looking at my phone, some shit, trying to chase a bet. Who knows what the fuck I was doing?
they had them all
But I
lined
don't.
up for when the guys were coming in for the intros. That's when I saw it. When they would run onto the field, they had them all lined up, and they did a shot there of them real quick. It was real quick.
I
But
probably didn't see that then. I didn't see player intros, and I don't remember.
13-year-old boy here. 13-year-old boy here.
I like to credit
flash
myself
of
for
butt-
normally being that quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, normally I remember too. That's why I must have missed it.
It was good. You definitely did because I
You were
remember
staring
it.
at some cheekies and you liked it.
It was great. It was great. But then I fell asleep quickly after that. Maybe my adrenaline spiked. I think I saw the Lions' first score. That was Jamison Williams. He did that crazy run, right, where he scooped out and almost tripped his way
4
into the end
plays.
zone. It's pretty
4
crazy.
plays, touchdown, bang. Came right out
Guys-
the gate looking like a Super Bowl team.
Insanely fast. Then I fell asleep right after he scored. And then I woke up listening to I think it was Nance and Romo right on that game. Or was it, not Nance and Romo, what are the other two? Olsen, and I don't even know the other guy's name. But it got really loud. And I woke me up, it like startled me awake, and it was right after Jahmyr Gibbs had just scored another touchdown, and I realized, I go, holy shit, the Lions are up 21-7, and I was like, I was actually pretty like shocked by that. I couldn't believe it, and I do believe that is right about the time that I got this tweet from Blue Wolverine. He said, "At another dumb show, you were saying," and he sent me this.
Oh God! Oh yes, I love it.
He sent me this,
What a
and
great. Oh, what a
I replied
great-
back and just said, all I can do now is put on a brave face. Now, I did want to reply back and say, a lot of football left to play. But I just said, you know what? I'll give it to Blue Wolverine. Looks like the Lions are on their way to a dub. I'll play along and just say, I look like an
really
idiot.
do. I love you, Blue. I don't judge you for your football choices in life, but God, I love you. But God, damn, I'm so glad he sent that tweet. Oh,
Hold on one sec. There's another.
I almost feel like I need to have a T-shirt made.
Well, there was after the game, I almost sent him this. It took everything I had not to send him this, but because I wanted to be nice about it. This was CJGJ putting on this is at halftime. He's waving goodbye, the Lions player waving goodbye to the 49er fans.
35 minutes left of game time.
Yep.
He's waving like that.
So I considered doing that. I considered sending that to him after the game, just to be a dick.
Yeah, give him the needle.
But I figured he was already.
He was going through it.
He was already going through it. So let me grab this phone call from somebody who is in Michigan. Michael K., you're on Another Dumb Show. What's up, dude?
Hey, Dom. Happy birthday, my friend.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate you.
Hey, Mikey. I called in last week to say welcome back. Hope all is well. Blah, blah, blah.
What's up, buddy?
I want to talk about the Lions game real quick. I'm not a big football fan, but Dan Campbell, man, that guy really shit the bed, didn't he? Not taking those points.
Traditionally I would say yeah, but those guys got there playing that way. Playing on going for it on fourth down, living and dying by that is kind of that's how they roll. He's been an aggressive team.
But 3 points are better than no points.
Yeah.
3 points is 3 points, and to do it twice?
It was, listen, I don't disagree that these were very crucial calls that did not go his way. But I think that's like I said, that's what got them there. The aggression, you know what I mean? That they tried to all year going for it on fourth down. They were successful. However, in this game, the way that their offense was playing and the way that the defense was playing for the 49ers, I think it would have been smart for him to have taken the field goal at that point in time or not gone for it.
Hey, Dom.
I think analytics did the same thing.
Yes.
Dom.
Yes, what's up?
Hey, I like that birthday picture your girl sent you.
The birthday picture she sent me?
Well, that you shared just a little bit ago with the cherries.
Oh, I thought you said oh, I get it with the cherries. I thought you were talking about B1. I was like, how'd you know what birthday picture she sent me? I was like,
I was about to say, yo, Dunk was on his
No.
I was
You
like,
got a present already today.
I was like, oh, I think I got.
But anyway, man.
I didn't get any present today from her, but I yesterday she did a photo shoot. She did like a modeling shoot on Saturday, and that morning she sent me a real nice wake up picture. It was great. So very, very
Okay,
nice.
hey, you guys have a nice night, man. I'm gonna run. All right.
All right, Michael K. Thanks, dude. Michael did bring up a good point with the Lions. So you can actually say it now, Mikey. After the Lions were up, what was it, 24 to 7? They had a 17-point lead. They had a 17-point lead. Going into halftime, and then what happened?
As we all know, and as Mikey has said since week 1, from the jump, through all the hype, through all the wins and everything, don't worry, the Lions will lion. And it only took about 17 minutes of clock for the Lions to lion and piss away their whole fucking season and make an embarrassing loss for the NFC North. That's why you guys are in the basement and why you guys will be back to the basement next year. You're still the redheaded stepchild of our fucking division.
So, Blue Wolverine, you hear Mikey talking. I'll say it. I'm sorry for you guys. Being a Browns fan and knowing what you guys have gone through over the years, never even made it to a Super Bowl. So I get it. I can only imagine. I haven't seen Blue Wolverine on today. I'm surprised. He's probably still curled up in a ball crying in a corner if I had to guess. Or he's outside of Josh Reynolds' house with some sort of weapon, because that guy essentially, people are questioning Dan Campbell, but if there's a finger to point at, it's Josh Reynolds. That guy, the wide receiver for the Lions, dropped 2 crucial plays, a 4th and short that was going to move the Lions into scoring position, and then a 3rd and 10 that was going to get them a first down, and I think maybe in scoring position again there too. And then both times they ended up having to turn the ball over once and then had to punt another time. So absolutely, I just
hate to see it happen. Blue's a really good guy. I love his passion for the game and everything like that. But
well, as a matter of fact,
T-shirt, Lions will lion.
In fact,
that's what they do.
Blue Wolverine is here right now. Blue Wolverine, what's up, my dude? How are you?
Love you, Blue.
Hey, man. Hey, no problems on the season, man. What a great season. We haven't been to the playoffs since '91. Great season. It didn't take 17 minutes for the Lions to Lions. It took all season for the Lions to Lions. What was Mikey doing? Watching just like everybody else. Didn't have anyone to cheer for.
I went to bed at
in
halftime.
The playoffs.
I went to bed at halftime thinking the Lions were going to the Super Bowl. I really did.
Because the Vikings lioned early in the season. Earlier.
My Vikings have lioned plenty. That's all we do when we get to the fucking playoffs.
That's why he's projecting right now. That's why he's acting this way.
We had a great season, man. Great season, Dan Campbell. I'm not mad at the guy, man. Live by the sword, die by the sword. He did what he was doing. I'll take a 3-point loss.
Yeah,
it's all right, man.
So you're not
too. Presser was great.
Yeah, I did watch that. I watched him. He manned up. He took, he said, "This is what we do. This is how we do it," and didn't work out. And I loved what he said about how he loves the guys. He'd go anywhere with those guys and ride anywhere with them. That kind of stuff. That was great. I don't know what kind of pieces you guys have coming back next year, but I've already heard somebody say that the Houston Texans are the odds-on favorite to win next year's Super Bowl, and we've not even gotten through this.
To see this dude's sophomore slump next year when he can't hit the broadside of a barn in year 2.
Well, they're saying it's because he's on. I think I saw Schefter saying it's because he's on a rookie contract still, which then allows them to do all kinds of crazy stuff with the cap over the next couple of years, which then moves them into position to already be in a place to move up towards Super Bowl level. Crazy. Adam Schefter saying that kind of stuff. So he's a pretty legit dude. So. Blue, did you cry? I mean, were you angry at all?
No. Well, you get that little bit of initial anger, but no, it was a great season, man. It was from going 0-16 2 years back Couple times? Nah. Hey, I celebrated.
Good for
Celebrated
you.
going into there. Eminem was out there double saluting the
Burn them
49ers
fans.
fans.
Dope.
That was pretty funny when him doing that, actually. Did I have that picture? I thought I had the picture of that, him doing that. Eminem.
It's the most iconic
Yeah,
middle finger in pop culture history.
It was a good season, man. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Hey, look, it's better than what
I would have been
had.
pulling. I would have been pulling for the Lions if they won, for sure, without a doubt. I would have been pulling for them to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, I would have definitely been rooting for the Lions for sure. There's that picture of Eminem flipping off the fans there at the game. Shit!
How good would it have been? Eminem versus Taylor Swift.
What the hell just
awesome.
happened over there? Darla, you okay? I think Darla just fell off the couch.
Well, I'll let you go check on Darla. And happy birthday, Dom.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Blue. Have a good one, dude. Good luck next year, man. There's
27
always
years old, man.
like 46, actually, 46. So.
I know. I got you.
All right, bro.
Well, man,
Take it
happy
easy,
birthday.
Blue. Thanks, dude. I appreciate
care.
it. Later, homie. All right. Well, good stuff. Good to hear from Blue Wolverine. Glad to know he's not too depressed. I know how he feels, though. I mean, we were so bad a couple of years ago. You make it to the playoffs. You finally get to have a little bit of, success. You guys have made it to the playoffs fairly consistently over the past 10 years.
We make it to the playoffs over the past 20 years. Probably every other year, we're a perennial playoff team.
I know. We don't know that feeling.
If you look at like the overall win percentage of teams in the NFL, Minnesota's like ranked third overall since the inception of the NFL. We're like the third most winning team with no brass to show for it.
It sucks.
So I'm used to us going to the playoffs. I'm used to us to being hype and starting 8-0 and 9-0 and 15-1 and being right there. All comes down to a fucking kicker.
Isn't that the worst? Hey, complimentary football. All three phases of the game.
Get rid of kicking altogether.
By the way, who do you think feels worse right now? Josh Reynolds. And I saw this question. I was on Barstool, so I am totally stealing this question now. Who do you think feels worse right now, Zay Flowers or Josh Reynolds?
Josh Reynolds, he actually dropped the ball. Zay Flowers couldn't control what happened. He was going for the touchy.
That's true. Snead did make an amazing play. That shot where they came in from the side, they showed from the side where you can actually see him come in and aim, not even trying to tackle, just punching, Snead just trying to punch for the ball.
The story of those two going at it that game was absolutely amazing. The back and forth, the fucking standing over him.
Yeah. What a dumb move.
It was a good little battle.
Dumb move, that haunting move. That was my move, by the way. When I would knock somebody over, I used them to get up. I got kicked out of a game for doing that, actually, because I would once I knocked you down, when I would land on you, usually, like if I pancake you, as I'm getting up and you start to get up.
As I'm getting up.
Yeah, it was always just, mine was the same every time. Just two hands on you, shove you as I stand back, use you literally to get up. Push myself off to you.
Put a knee on their back and stand up that way.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty. Back and push up on the one side. My father taught me it.
That's a good one.
And always when you're in the bottom of the pile, get your hand in somebody's face mask, starts poking around.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, bottom of the pile, good stuff. The reason I ask is because I wanted to bring up the Chiefs game too. Did you see after the game how?
No, I definitely. As soon as that game ended, I turned the TV off. I'm not playing into this bullshit. I'm not going to play into this bullshit.
See,
I'm not
I don't know
talk
why.
about it. We can talk about it. Well, we can talk about it. But
I don't know why
I don't
everybody
care about
hates
it
it so much. I don't
care
understand
if
it,
it's football.
Mikey.
Keep your love story away from football. Football's a sport about war, going to fucking war, savages and war, not about some fucking popular love story with some fucking rock star. Get the hell out of here with that shit.
I'll say
Go
I
to
love it.
soccer or swimming or water polo or
I love
track or one of them other gay
Football
sports.
stars. This is like Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe when baseball was America's pastime. Football is America's pastime now. So it's like one of the biggest players in the world meeting or being with one of the biggest stars in the world. I think it's I think it's a cool thing. That's sweet. Look how happy she looks right there. See, I'm a Taylor fan, so I like to see her happy. Like she's not really, like, people say she's like in the news for her relationships and stuff all the time, but she actually kind of keeps that stuff kind of close, believe it or not. Like, she'll write about stuff after the breakup or whatever, But when she's in the middle of a relationship, she usually kind of keeps it, close to her chest. But now, in this case, she's down there on the
Close
field.
to that chest, that's for sure.
Say that again?
He said she can keep it awfully close to that chest, that's for sure.
Keep it awfully close to that chest? What do you mean? You don't want to hear it anymore is what you're saying?
No, she can hold it a lot closer
I see
to
what
her
you're
chest,
saying.
like I'd be able to hold it to my chest.
I see what you're saying because she's not very, doesn't have big boobs. You've seen this one. This is where'd that go? Whoops, I hit the wrong button. There is Taylor Swift down there in the bottom left pointing, and you'll see who she's pointing at and who's pointing back at her is Andy Reid. Now, Mikey, if Andy Reid, 70-something years old, the longest tenured coach in the league, a football genius, a football coaching guru.
And it's super sad to see the early onset stages of dementia happening right here. Obviously, he's pointing to her thinking that's his daughter or something. The poor guy's on stage lost his all shit.
No,
so
it's not true. He knows who it is. He knows exactly who it is, and he does not.
Let me play for the cameras really quickly.
Nope.
Because this can get me some more money somehow.
You're missing my point. Wouldn't he, if this was genuinely distraction to the football part of football, don't you think he would have he wouldn't be supportive of this and pointing at her like that and joking around and like being silly and saying, no, I think it's great that she's at the game and stuff like that. If it was actually distracting from the actual football part.
I think the script was written really well.
What do you mean?
I think the script for that was written really well. Look off stage right, point at Taylor, camera right behind her, creates for great viral image.
What?
Boom, gets them both pointing at each other.
You think that's fake and made up?
I think it's all scripted, bro.
In what way?
The Super Bowl. Everyone's been saying it. I think all the NFL's rigged.
What?
Yeah,
then that whole thing with the league.
Vikings ain't never gonna win shit. Nobody will ever feel good about Minnesota. The only chance we have is next year if Kirk re-signs with us, the comeback dad story. That's the only angle we've got.
Well, why would they keep having the Chiefs win? Like, I don't understand. Like, why wouldn't?
Because it's great. They talk. What's the article I saw today? Between her brand and the NFL, they've been able to generate $331 million in revenue since she became prevalent in the NFL.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean that they can't actually be.
I don't need to fill up my screen with seeing it all the time. Like, this is the first time more focus has been about a woman that one of the football players is dating than any time before. Why does she get more run than anything else?
They just showed Jake Browning's girlfriend the other day, half in her little bodysuit and everything when the Bengals were playing, and they show Brittany Mahomes all the time.
All the time. They don't focus on these people as much as that. She takes away camera time from football. I'm not a Taylor fan, so you're not going to catch me being like, oh, I think that's sweet or anything like that. I couldn't name one of her songs. I've never listened to her music. I'm never going to listen to her music.
I think the whole thing just adds to the sport as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't take away one bit from the football at all.
It doesn't add anything to the sport for me. It adds not one thing other than a pop culture element.
See, football's entertainment for me too. I mean, there's obviously a sport to it, but the NFL has turned football into entertainment too. That they took a lot of the sport out of it already. They have people hitting each other.
They keep taking the sport out of it. Yeah, absolutely. But I watch football for the illegal 15-yard hits. That's why I watch football for.
I think I've grown out of that. I used to be like that. I want to
watch Adrian Peterson drop his helmet and then step on like Taylor right in his chest and run for another 25 yards. That's what I want to watch when I see football.
I know. There's a lot of downtime in between plays sometimes, and it does get a little old just looking at fat white guys standing in a circle. You know what I mean? So I kind of like it a little bit better.
I'd much rather stare at them fat white guys all day.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to me. It doesn't bother me even the tiniest.
I also just think it's weird about how America has this incessant need to be involved in other people's relationships, and it needs to be so televised. And look at this happy couple and all this shit. Like, who gives a shit?
I do. I think
you're obviously the demographic that does, and I'm the demographic that doesn't.
I'm definitely not the demographic that. I'm a 46-year-old white guy.
And falls for it.
A 46-year-old white guy? No, I'm definitely not the demographic.
I said you are part of the demographic that loves it. You're just part of that. You're into pop culture.
I'm not the target.
Pop music is your music. Like, of course, you'd be enamored with the biggest pop star of our generation, a Michael Jackson-esque type talent.
I think I'm more. Going back to the thing with Andy Reid, I think Andy Reid appreciates her as, like for her talent and the amount of hard work that she puts in. You know what I mean? I think that's what it. I think because she's kind of well known as not only being a talented musician, she's known as being like a really hard worker.
Yeah, how else would you become a billionaire? You become a hard worker at what you do, but
right.
You know it.
I think that's part of why I think Andy Reid is okay with it. And
yep, and I also think like people like that, I hold a really big resentment because I don't think anybody should be worth that much money.
Oh, I mean, if you're good at what you
there's so much
see,
shit.
I
There's
feel
so
like
much shit going on in the world. Then give half of that back. You know how much money that chick can actually do to good?
Oh yeah, I mean,
if more people thought that way, you know what I'm saying? We live in a shit world that's going to keep getting shittier.
See,
so, I mean, it's all on the downslide, anyways.
Jeff Bezos, the guy who just
stories on TV,
the guy who invented something where you just like deliver stuff to me and just kind of where you started with books and then it grew or whatever, like that to me, I'd be like, yeah, that guy should give a lot of his money back. He just, all he did was sell books. She's
revolutionized shopping.
Yeah, I know, and she is constantly making
shopping.
She is constantly making more and more. She's constantly working and creating new things. So she's a creator. So to me, that's
I'm not the one. I'm not one that finds like music being that helpful. Like,
oh, and I just look at it, and I kind of look at it too, like
listening to music when I'm upset or sad or nothing like that. There's no like.
Oh, maybe
music
you should,
doesn't do that for me.
Maybe you should.
I used to. I still got music that I listen to, but that's a different phase of my life.
We should still definitely. I mean, music's a good thing, dude. It's crazy. All right, let's see here.
Probably 6 months.
I'm checking. Secret Alias Mod is telling me to check my phone. Oh, Secret Alias Mod sent me a gift on DoorDash. Oh, thank you very much, Secret Alias Mod. I appreciate it. Thank you for the birthday gift. That was so nice of you. I got a phone call. Wait, what? Did I just get? I just missed a call from DoorDash. Is there food here or something? Should I check my door? Secret ADS
Do they have to meet you at the door for like a license or something? Did you order your booze?
Oh, I don't know. Shit, let me go look outside real quick. Hang on, Mikey. Check the chat for a sec. I'll be right back.
Yep, I got it.
God damn dog.
Hello?
Why did you not use your pee pad? What is this? You bad girl. This dog, you're a bad doggy. That's a bad girl. Damn dog. She peed on the floor. What happened? Where'd you go, Mikey? Did I lose? Oh, I turned the wrong mic off. I turned my mic off. I turned your mic off and left mine on. What a fucking idiot I am.
No.
So you guys all just heard me yelling at Darla for being a bad dog.
Yeah. Yep, we all heard that.
God damn it. So sorry, guys. I turned off the wrong mic when I walked away. She pissed on the floor right next to her pee pad that I put down in case she's going to have a fucking accident. Pee on the pee pad.
Yeah,
literally.
It probably means all four paws were on the pee pad. And the pee just came out the back on accident. You know what I'm saying? It's just little dog problem.
That's happened before where she just kind of misses and I like it's half on, half off. This is literally like, I'm going to stand next to it, look at it, and pee on the floor. So that was fun. That was fun.
Dogs get attitude sometimes too.
Yeah,
I was thinking, and I was saying hell froze over because CB seems to think that I'm talking sense right now.
About the Taylor Swift situation?
Yep.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. She says, Mikey, this is me agreeing with you about 100%, brother. No one gives a shit about this BS. Another dumb show. Diz
Thank
says,
you, CB. I love you.
Diz says she will write a song about how some guy threw her heart around and couldn't receive her emotions in the red zone, and she just wanted a touchdown. Yeah, and somebody already, you stole that. That's already, that joke went around the internet months ago, Diz. Come on.
I didn't hear that joke.
Let's see. Creepy Michelle says Andy was pointing to Travis's dad. Taylor had his arm around the dad, but Taylor's the one pointing back. I don't know. I thought that was a great picture. I liked it. Nugget Man says, we all know Mikey thinks crazy shit. Why am I so surprised?
You ain't kidding, Nugget.
Secret ADS Mod is saying, answer the phone. It's from all of us and they're there? What? I'm so confused right now.
Was there somebody at the door?
Oh, there's this dasher on the way to me right now. 8:17 is my estimated arrival.
Oh, right now.
Okay, all right. So, all right, I'll keep an eye out for whatever it is. Okay, all right. I will keep my ear. I'll keep one of these out so I can hear them. All right, let me see if I can see exactly where they're at. Are they
Well,
here?
it's about time to be a small break anyways before you do the challenge, right?
I was just going to say, all right, yeah, let's do this. Let's take a break. I think they are outside right now. It says, oh, happy birthday, Dom. We love you from the League of Dummies. All right, let's do this. Hit, guys, I love you too. Get that thumbs up. I'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will see what I got from the league. I'll be right back on another Dumb Show. Hang on. All right. All right. Wow. Come on, fade out already. There we go. All right, welcome back to another Dumb Show. Wow, what a break that was for your old pal Dumb. Thank you so much to the League of Dummies. Trying to hold it together here. I want to be able to do a show without crying, because if I start, I'm going to keep going. And I'm trying to get through, got to talk here, and I got to do these donuts. But the league, who's got the best fans in the world? This guy. You guys are the best. Seriously, thank you to everybody in the League of Dummies. Secret AS Mod, I'm sure she helped organize the whole thing. So thank you to all of you guys. Yes, during the break, I went to the door. I was greeted with 2 different DoorDashes. One of them was a really nice treat. And the second one was a really, really, really nice treat. Look at this. The league hooked me up. I got a Oreo cookies and cream cake, 18 bottles of Modelo, and a case of cans. Hooked up, and what is this here? Nighthawk Black Bourbon Barrel Aged Cabernet Sauvignon Black Box Red Wine. Hell to the fucking yeah. You guys are the best. Thank you all so much for this great gift. I really appreciate it. I haven't had beers in a little while because I've been trying to save dough and everything. And so I really appreciate you guys hooking me up. Thank you so much. This is a wonderful birthday gift from all of you guys. Thank you. I don't know what else to say other than thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh shit, Crooked Orchids is out there putting in work. She just hooked up 10 more Another Dumb Show memberships. Got your 6. M. Hayes, Sean, Gunner, Tracy, Jamie, Pat, Wooey, Snowy, Chris, and the Bipolar Fish Keeper were all given Another Dumb Show memberships from Crooked Orchids. Crooked Orchids, excuse me. Thank you very much, KO. I really appreciate it. Mike, did you see that haul I just got?
Dude, that was huge. I was sitting here talking with my mic and camera off to you the entire time like an idiot. But I was going to say, now that you got this cool little gift, you're going to have to get a little drunk and play some Call of Duty tonight.
Ooh, that might be an idea. All right, I'll keep that in mind for sure. For sure. All right.
If you're not in a sugar coma or need a shot of insulin.
That was going to be the next thing I was going to say, because I did promise I would try to eat a dozen donuts. I'm going to ruin my birthday for myself, because I'm not a big cake guy. So I said, but I got to do some sort of sweets on my birthday. So I'm going to do, I ordered 12 donuts. Let's click back so you can see the whole wide thing. I got 6 regular, and I got 12 or 6 of other. I got raspberry filled, 2 of those, 2 custard filled, and 2 sprinkles because it is birthday. So, Creepy Michelle says the caveat with the gift is that I just have to drink all of it and eat all of it on my birthday. So by midnight tonight, perfect. So yes, I will definitely do it. Alcohol poisoning and ice cream poisoning all at once. So, all right, well. I guess I'm just going to try to dive into these donuts here. Oh, I got to get a timer up. What am I doing? Amateur hour over here. Let's get a timer up here. Let's see this thing. Where's it at? Where's the timer at? All right, so we can throw this up. Let's get it reset. Title editor. Reset. Stop. Play. All right, so we'll have a count up again. Put 50 on the clock. I don't think I'll need that much time, but if I get any donuts on this, I can watch this. Okay. All right, so here we go. I'm going to start the Secret ADS Mod said, hopefully the boys can help me with that cake. Yes, hopefully I will get them here in a couple minutes. So, or not a couple minutes, couple days, I can get the boys over here to enjoy my birthday with me. In the meantime, I think that cake should be, you know what? I got to move that cake for 1 sec because I put it on the couch and I don't want the dog to jump there and knock it down. So here, Mike, you hold the fort for uno second.
Yeah, let's see what else I can agree with CB for tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're on a roll right now. It's almost like we've become friends. If I could actually get to the chat, because I don't have it pulled up on my phone. Oh shit, Timothy Mayer with the superfan donation. I'm sure you Dumb will hit that when you get back, but he's gonna need a lot more than that, that's for sure. But sending the superfan donation for some insulin is definitely a big come up, so we definitely appreciate that. Yeah, I agree with Secret ADS Mod. We should be counting the other way.
Ooh, okay.
Because trust us to do the math is just not a good idea.
Okay, so it starts at 0. It does. It just says.
Oh,
50
does
on
it?
there.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the max limit on because I got to give it a limit or whatever. So, okay. Oh, Timothy with a huge superfan donation. Thank you so much. He said it's for the insulin I'm going to need.
Yeah, I read that one when you were in the middle of doing what you were
Nice.
doing. I gave you big thanks and everything like that, and I said you're gonna need a lot more than $19.
Awesome, good stuff. Thank you. Okay, let's do this. All right, guys. All right, so it is January 29th. It is my birthday. My mom called me earlier today, and she did her usual. It was a cold day in January. That's how she always starts it on my birthday, and then she laughs and tells me about how it was a big blizzard on my birthday. So apparently it's a blizzard of 78. Believe that? How old I am? 78. So not 78. I was born in 78. 46. I'm not that old. So all right. So let's start this thing. Let me get the timer back pulled back up so I can hit play and ready in 3.
I got you at 15 minutes.
That's your get your times in, guys.
My guess is 15 minutes.
15 minute
right here,
guess
official
from
Mikey. 15 minutes.
Okay, flat. 15 flat. All right. I am going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
Oh, starting off with the sprinkles. I'm not. What? Oh, that's an interesting choice. I figured you would have went sprinkles after starting with the glaze when you first start to get that flavor sick, you know?
I'm not a big fan of chocolate on a donut like this.
Okay.
This one's a chocolate, like, frosting one. I'm trying to get this out of the way.
Chocolate frosted ring with sprinkles, please. It's from my days of working at Dunkin' Donuts. That's probably why I have so much vitriol towards Dunkin' Donuts. I ate them for like 3 years straight.
I forgot you worked at Dunkin' Donuts for a long time.
That's how I got so close with all the cops in Monroe County.
Well, that makes sense.
Hook them up with the free Ben and Jerry's when they come in with their girlfriends and their side chicks on Saturday nights.
Oh, you guys had Ben and Jerry's at your Dunkin' Donuts? Not Baskin Robbins?
Yep. Oh, yep. Sorry, Baskin Robbins. My bad.
Oh, that's why I was confused. I was like, I didn't know Ben and Jerry's worked with Dunkin' Donuts like that.
They didn't. It was Baskin Robbins. It was so long ago that place has been gone for so long. Oh, you got some strawberry frosting on this one. A little bit different of a flavor. No, I don't like the strawberry.
That's gross.
That's why you went so quick through that one.
Well, I got a little more of that one to finish yet, but I'm going to move on past that one because I'll have to force that one down.
Now you're going with the custard guy.
Going custard. This is going to be the challenging ones, are these custards in the
raspberry filled one for sure. It all depends on how much filling is really in it. It doesn't look like custard. That looks like cream. Oh no, that's custard.
It's custard. It's custard. It's a little light on the filling, unfortunately. It's a little heavy on the donut. So that could be a problem.
Normally those are the opposite. Oh, you can see that. That's not filled the best. Whoever was doing that had a lazy morning.
Yeah.
Bastard. Shove the donut on there, shove the donut on there further. You're not getting a good cream in there. Watch yourself a couple videos on P-Hub and see how the filling's really supposed to be coming out.
All right. Wet the whistle. These actually feel a little burnt. These custard ones.
They look a little extra brown on the bottom.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Got it. Got it, cat.
See, this really probably isn't a bad idea. You thought about this a bunch beforehand because you're hoping to be able to power through those last 6.
I think that's what I'm hoping for. Definitely
mush them together, eat them 2 at a time.
We'll see. Oof. Okay, now I'm on the raspberry-filled glaze.
I am so hungry right now, and you are eating so slobbish-like. This shouldn't be getting me hungry, but it's like I'm getting a little food boner for you, buddy.
Man, so this is the good shit right here.
You like the
I
raspberry?
love a good raspberry filling, man. I love raspberry.
Oh man. I got all good like local donut places around here, but none of them that like deliver or anything like that.
Fuck, man.
Ooh, first side coming at 3 minutes. That's a big deep breath.
This is hard. I do not like sweets. I can tolerate this, but like if I had to pick a
Put
donut,
some salt on it, bro. Put some salt on it. You'll be fine. Just sprinkle salt on all the donuts. Trick your brain.
put a cheeseburger under it.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Cover one of them in American cheese.
Oh, come on, man.
Low blow, bro. That's what you get for playing that filthy video for me and making my McDonald's get cold. Payback's a bitch.
You got me there. Okay. I earned that one.
I know that was my only low blow. I got my little warning from the ref, and now I can learn my lesson. That's what all the low blows are always for. If you don't use that warning in points sparring or competitive fighting, you're not fighting the right way.
What's going on in the chat with this Zach fellow? What's happening there? I'm seeing all kinds of.
Oh, we got a Zach
yelling at Becky or something.
Let's take a look here. Give it a scroll up.
I can't believe that Becca's in an argument with somebody. Okay. 6 down.
All right. We just got somebody in the chat that's looking to talk about what they want to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Throwing a little jab at Becky.
Right.
Throwing a little jab at Mitch. Just in here to ruffle some feathers. A real debaucherous fellow. So we don't need to pay him much attention, guys. We're having a positive, good birthday show right now.
Go.
My man's getting flavor sick, crushing some donuts right now. He's going to be done in exactly 11. He's going to try. Oh, look at this. This guy doubles as Kratos. He's a god.
6.
A god amongst men right here. Oh, that's so easy to do. He's going to get this. He's going to beat my time, guys. He's going to beat my time. I really do. That's such a smart move. Tell me you were already thinking about doing this, or tell me I just gave you this idea by squishing 2 together.
As soon as I actually saw an Instagram reel a while back of a guy who did it, and I've been waiting to do it.
Guy said, I watch how I do these challenges so good, I fucking do film. When you guys are eating dinner, I'm watching film. That's how this dude is so good at fucking food challenges. He's watching film.
Fucking Bill Belichick of eating, baby.
I'd never heard that before. You know how I did this? I watched a dude do this. I had it written down in my notebook. You should see what I have in line for when we do hot dogs, is what he's saying.
Wow.
It's a lot of dough.
This makes these a lot harder to chew, to be honest with you.
I'd imagine so. You got to get rid of all the air. You got to take tiny, tiny bites.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I didn't think to do 6, but I was thinking 2 at a time. Definitely airy enough. You still got donuts left down there? You got a bite of the strawberry left?
No,
you finished that strawberry bite?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yo, as long as you don't hit a wall, you got the times beat, homie. I'm rooting for you. Let's get it, because there ain't no way I'm coming in sub 10 minutes. I tell you that right now, not with that dozen.
Oh, man.
A dozen of the...
My hand's shaking.
It looks hard at this point. Yep. He's at that wall right now. This is where the God gave you that extra gear that we don't have, dude. This is where you shine in these moments. These are all the moments. You get that.
Oh, man.
That
Whoa.
feel.
Whoa.
What happened?
My stomach just went crazy like I'm going to... Whoa. I'm puckering while I'm trying to do this right now. Cat, get away from there. Cat.
Your stomach just said it's time to release something?
Yes. I'm puckering right now to hold. Yeah, I'm putting in and I got a cork. I need a cork right now. Whoa.
Yeah, what you need to do is show that you got this challenge finished and then you can run to the bathroom. But you can't bring in those donuts to the bathroom, bro.
Oh, man.
Body's going into sugar shock.
Well, that was a tough swallow right there.
That's definitely what she says all the time. I got to change what I eat.
Okay, the sweats are starting. I have to like shave it.
Oh, you're so close, buddy.
I'm getting there.
It looks like you're eating a full, large stack of pancakes all at once.
Oh, don't say that. That's going to make me throw up. Oh, that's gross. It's so hard to chew. Fuck, my hands won't stop shaking. Fuck.
Yeah, that's that sugar. Oh, Nugget with the clutch move. Definitely got to have some 1% milk to slam in a situation like this. I'd want to be dunking that stack of donuts in some milk right now.
Oh, milk fills me
That's
up.
for sure.
It makes me throw up.
Yeah, I could, dude. I love milk. That's the one thing I don't drink any of it anymore. But if I do start drinking it again, it's like a gallon every 2 days. It's really bad.
It's pure sugar. Talk about
Yeah,
sugar.
that's why
Milk.
Yeah, dude. That's why I crave it so much when I drink it. My cousin still drinks like a gallon a day, and he drinks whole milk. He's
So is my
like
dad.
46 years old.
I was forced
He's the
fed
type
milk
of-
my whole life.
Your dad's the type of man that when he sits down for dinner, he grabs the whole gallon and puts it on the table, doesn't he?
Uh-huh.
Does he also eat white bread with all of his meals too? Bread with butter?
Mm-mm.
Because my
No.
neighbor was like that, and the way you describe your father, very much the way I. There you go, buddy. One left. One bite to freedom. One bite to freedom. No, the left one, last one, the toughest one.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You got this shit, bro.
come on. Got it. 11, 13.
13. There
Done.
you go, my dad's birthday.
Less than 12. That was my goal. Yes.
Good shit,
Dunzo.
bro.
Less than...
Big round of applause, my guy. You got that shit hammered home.
Whew, thank you very much, my dude. That was way harder than I thought. Whoa, I'm going to shit myself. Whoa. I can't blow my nose right now. Shit.
No, you can't. I was about to let it happen, too. I was like, oh, this is going to blow the cork.
I can't. Oh, my God. We might have to stop. Whoa. Woof.
Your stomach don't like all that sugar.
Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I'm going to blow your ears out.
That's what happened at the other end at the same time, but you're just holding a brave face.
Ooh, this is between that, the pucker and the sugar in there. Wow.
Yeah, you're riding the dragon right now.
Dank said next month it'll be how many shots of insulin at once. You ain't lying. Holy crap. Well, I did it. I feel awful. Oh, man, I'm already getting tired.
Oh, you're about to crash.
Oh. Ooh.
About to crash.
Trying to hold it together here.
This,
Mikey, did you
the
see
surprise,
that trailer for Roadhouse
What?
that I played at the beginning of the show? Did you
I
see any of that?
did. I did, and I can't get over how horrible the acting was from Conor McGregor already, and they're showing some of the best clips of the movie. So I'm not too excited about that. And you mentioned the only reason the original Roadhouse is good. And if there's no way it's in this movie. There's not a focus around it. There's no mention of it yet, and they're not going to put it in the movie. The movie's not worth it. There's only one thing I watched that movie for as a kid. It was to learn how to do this. And I used to ask my uncle, who was the head of our martial arts, is this possible? Could you do this? And he used to tell me all the time, if you grab somebody hard enough, you can grab around their trachea and grab the backside of the throat. And you don't not rip it, not rag it out. But he goes, if there's times when I've hit people in the throat, he says, when you grab so hard, you can reach around and touch your fingers behind somebody's throat.
I know.
Yeah, I'd love to try, but that's why I loved that movie so much, the throat rip.
Yeah, I've done that too. One because that's my move, was get him on the ground and choke him. And one guy, I got him just right, and I could feel my fingers touching around the back of his thing. I didn't break it, but I could feel.
You have his whole life in your hands.
Oh, he knew it too, because Charlie used to call me psychotic for saying this, but the moment. You can see it in their eyes when you hold that power in your hands, and there's a look that comes in their eye. You can see it, and they realize it, and you realize it, and it is intoxicating. It's so horrible to say that, but it is one of the most.
It's the same type of look you get when you got somebody down on the ground and you're getting ready to kick them right in the face, and they just know they can't do nothing.
Yeah. Well, no. This one is there's a fear of understanding that you're not only beat, this person holds your life in their hands at that moment, and you also, as the one doing it, know that you hold theirs.
I think I've given that look to people before too.
It's a drug dealer or something you didn't pay or whatever. Sorry, I should have said that. I apologize. That wasn't cool. But yeah, no, that's
you don't stay around suspicious people and do undubious things for years and not get yourself stuck in a situation where like a gun gets pulled out or something like that.
You start
in the
freaking
same
out.
House.
Right on.
Yeah. You absolutely just shit your pants.
Yeah,
there ain't no pucker then.
Yeah, it just straight up happens.
It's a self-defense mechanism. I think it's just my body says instantly, like, "Oh my God, don't shoot me! I'm a weak." And
oh, that's funny. All right,
absolutely.
Let's see if I have anything else here to talk about before we wrap things up. I'll be honest with you guys. I think we're gonna have to wrap. I'm gonna crap my pants right now. You know what we could talk about, and I know it's kind of silly after we just did something crazy, like dumb, like a donut eating challenge or whatever, but we do have we're living in some pretty crazy times right now. We had 3 service members killed in Jordan. The Iranians took like a rebel group in Iran, which is funded by the Iranian government. Killed 3 service members the other day. I think it was on Sunday. It was a drone strike. And did you hear what they did? How they ended up getting this drone in?
Didn't even know this happened.
Yeah, they snuck. It was 3 American soldiers were killed in the early morning. They call it a suicide drone strike. How could a drone strike be a suicide? Drones are unmanned.
Yeah, definitely in a suicide drone strike.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Anyway, 3 troops were killed in Jordan on Saturday. Specialist Kennedy Layden Sanders, Specialist Brianna Moffitt, and Sergeant William Rivers, 24th, 23, and 46. So 2 women and a man. They hit a base known as Tower 22 near the Syrian border. They were thankfully sleeping in their quarters at the time. So hopefully they were killed in their sleep. Yeah, they didn't feel anything. They were just killed in their sleep, hopefully. But sadly, there were 34 other troops were hurt, and some of them, I think 6 or 7, I can't remember exactly how many, suffered traumatic brain injuries, though. So it's, we lost 3, but we have many others who are severely injured. So pretty shitty, pretty crazy situation right now that's going on over there. I am being, I'm American, so obviously, I worry about, the safety of American stuff, but I'm a dad first. So all I'm thinking about in seeing all this is I have a 15-year-old son right now, And if this starts to escalate the way it's starting to escalate with the growth and with everything, we're on 3 different like proxy wars right now.
Yeah, we're spread thin.
We're spread very thin, and then we have everything that's going on with China invades Taiwan. Then that's gonna, and that's a big if, obviously. But people are saying that could happen this year.
Yep.
And
Keep spreading us thin. Get us everywhere away from home, just to make it nice and quiet here.
And well, that's what's making me worried now. On top of that, though, we also have a shortage of service members. So much so that the Navy has had to lower the bar for enlistment to allow people who do not have, if you have not graduated from high school or obtained a GED, you can join the Navy now.
Oy.
So I'm assuming you still have to be 18, but if you dropped out of school or you're thrown out of school or whatever and didn't go back and get your GED, you can now just jump into the Navy, which is kind of cool because it might mean get some badasses in there. You know what I mean? Some people are the fucking troublemakers in school or whatever. They're a bunch of badass motherfuckers. Get thrown out for fighting all the time or something. But yeah, I'm getting worried.
The Navy ain't known for being fighters. We don't need them to fight. If they want to be fighters, they better be joining the Marines or Army to get some fucking fighting. That's where we want you fighting.
You're talking to a Navy family guy here, bud. Better be careful. Old Papa Struts was in the Navy.
I'm saying if you want somebody with a brain in the Navy.
Yeah, there you go. I was say, don't say that. Don't rake on the Navy in front of Papa Struts. You're gonna get a big.
It was in no way, shape, or form a slight or anything. I want all the world's smartest and brightest in the Navy and in the Air Force, the 2 most important forces that we've got.
There you go. All right, good job. Good trip.
I'm not stupid.
Good cover. No, they so the thing I'm mostly worried about, if we have this them being they're short, that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, I mean they're short of enlistment goals. There were 6,000 people short of their enlistment goals last year, and there's only 337,000 people in the Navy right now, which seems small to me. It feels like it should be.
Seems like a huge number.
Oh, really? That seems so small to me. It seems like, especially when China has like 1 billion people in their army.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's just, that's what I'm worried about. Just the sheer numbers alone. It just seems like, and I left out how they got that drone in. They snuck it in behind an American one that was returning. There was an American one coming back to the base. They somehow found some sort of gap where they could come in with it. And I'm assuming because they were asleep or whatever. I don't know. The defense systems you would think would have picked it up, I guess, but they didn't. It came in behind the American one and then maybe that's what they mean by suicide. The drone just went, you know what I mean? Like it was not like it dropped a bomb or something. They just literally crashed a drone into that, whatever, the sleeping quarters or whatever.
It definitely shouldn't be called suicide. Anything makes me sound like the person doing it is committing suicide while doing it. That's like calling it a kamikaze drone. No, it's not a kamikaze. It didn't commit suicide. Well, did it?
Yeah, there's not a human being in there that made that decision.
No, there's nobody.
It was a rock. There's a robot. So So guys, it's we're living in crazy times right now, and it's and I heard one of the, what are they called, the senators or somebody on today, and he said families are remembering right now what the price of freedom is, guys. So there you go. Keep that in mind when you go to bed tonight and hug your loved ones. We got 3 American service members killed just sleeping over there trying to defend our freedom. So sucks, and it's very nerve-wracking. And I guess instead of sending, beer to guys like me, maybe send it to the USO or whatever and send those guys some care packages or something, because I feel like we're going to start needing it. They're just going to be more and more guys over there at this point. So, So, all right, let's see here. I do have, actually, I'm going to save that. It's getting late, and I'm going to crap my pants. So I have a couple videos. We'll save those for tomorrow. They're nothing earth-shattering. Actually, you know what? I lied. I do want to play this video because I don't think this video probably has made the rounds much yet, and it probably will by tomorrow, and I'd like to talk about it real quick. So this is a weird video, Mikey. Tell me what you think this is. This is so strange. It's a view. It's just happened in Virginia Beach. I think it happened yesterday. Or over the weekend at least. And it's kind of a far away shot. But if you watch, see it's a pier, right? So we're on a pier that's driving.
Yeah.
There's a car.
I read this news article.
Isn't this fucking crazy? This car just drives down the pier, gets towards the end, and just drives right off the edge.
Yeah, they still can't get the car out because the fucking seas are too strong.
Yeah, I just can't even begin. What in the world is this?
I do that in Grand Theft Auto all the fucking time, bro.
Well, right. I mean, is this what we kind of like we were just talking about in the last one? If somebody offing themselves or whatever, but what a way to do it if you're going to do it.
This looks like a clip from GTA 6. That's how real it looks.
That's how real GTA 6 is?
Yeah, bro. You can drive right down the pier.
Isn't that crazy, man?
That's wild. I want to know, like, who was in the car, what.
Yeah, why, who. Is there someone in the car? Or, I mean, there's a brake light that's going on and off, so there's got to be somebody in it. It's not like somebody... Go ahead.
I went to a lady's house the other day and worked on her generator, and she's the head of the Joint Task Force for New York State State Troopers for a terrorist.
Oh, wow, that's weird. I did a delivery today where in this little tiny random office building today, I did a little DoorDash, and I went to this, there's like multiple offices within this building, and I walk in, and I noticed as I walk by, there's a Homeland Security office in this unnamed little tiny ass building with no signage on the outside, nothing. And then a little
part of the company, bro.
It's weird, man. It was so weird.
All part of the company.
And you could only see inside, and they had like a picture of Joe Biden on the wall, and I think the Ohio governor. So it was just like you'd see in a movie, you know what I mean? It was so weird, and they had like a buzzer to get through one door, then you could see there was a buzzer to get to the next door or whatever. So it was just weird. I don't know. It was so strange to see a Homeland Security office.
I started asking all kinds of questions about things I'd seen in the news over the past 6 months that I know she was involved in, like that fucking car that crashed into the Canadian border. Remember that news story?
Yeah.
And I was like, and she was like, I can't talk about that one. And I was like, well, what about the dude that lit his car on fire in front of the Kodak building? She was like, well, why do you think we'd be involved in that? I said, it's a dude that lit his car on fire with like 55 gallons of gas in front of a giant like place. I had automatically assumed that you were there. She was like, well, yeah, and I was like, okay. I said, I was just asking if you could tell me anything fun.
Yeah. Give me some deets, bitch.
She didn't want to share shit.
What? They suck.
She probably left a bad review for me.
You were doing it that much. You were really sweating her, huh?
No, I don't think so. She gave me her business card and shit, and told me to call her if you ever got in any trouble. So, obviously, I did something nice.
Nice, very good. All right, well, stay out of trouble. Let's not do that.
Yeah. Get out of jail free card with a state trooper.
Let's see here. Blue Wolverine says, I found her on TikTok. She was critically ill and was ending it all. I'm assuming he's talking about the girl, the person driving that car. Oh, shit. I'll be damned. Interesting. That's even more, that's even very sad if that's the case. That sucks.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Yeah. Secret ADS mod said, ooh, this was my story. And they still, did she send this to me? And I didn't know. If you did send it, I didn't notice, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Secret AS Mod. I didn't realize you were dumping stuff in there. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize she's been putting stuff in there. I stopped looking because she hadn't put stuff in for a minute. Aha. Oh, cool. Thanks, Secret AS Mod. I'll make sure to check that from now on. So thanks for dumping some stuff in there. I appreciate that. I'll check that. Thank you for helping add some content to the show. I think that's it. I'm getting ready to crap my pants, so I think we're going to wrap it up. Mikey, love you. Thank you for coming and hanging out tonight.
Love you too.
Good to see you. Good to see you up in a good
Happy
mood,
birthday.
my dude. Thank you. I appreciate it,
Absolutely.
my man.
Happy birthday, my guy. Couldn't miss it.
All right, dude. I'll see you.
See you
later. Alrighty, guys. Thank you to all of the league for my wonderful birthday presents. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Thank you for hooking me up with these great gifts. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me give myself a sugar coma. I'm surprised I was able to do that as quickly as I was able to do it. Made it under 12 minutes. That was my goal. If I was able to get under 10, that would have been insane. So, but I definitely think if I did, I wonder how long it took me to eat those 6. If I could do a 12 stack like that, how long that would take. If I did like just smushed them, because that was interesting. So, all right. Secret ADS Mod wishing me a happy birthday again. You guys are saying goodnight to each other, so I appreciate you guys all coming and hang out tonight. If you've not taken a second to hit a thumbs up on tonight's video, hey, make that your birthday gift to me. Hit the thumbs up on tonight's video. I'd greatly appreciate it. We will be back live tomorrow at 7 o'clock with the main show. I look forward to seeing you guys then. Until then, I am out of here. See ya.